Wojak was an ordinary guy who enjoyed living life, but he had one big problem: his phone addiction. The first thing he did in the morning was pick up his phone and check social media to see who was online, what new posts had been made, and how many likes and comments he got. It was morning. The sun's rays shone through the window, but Wojak's eyes were glued to his phone. He opened his eyes while still lying in bed and immediately checked Instagram. He scrolled endlessly, and his tea would go cold, while his breakfast remained untouched on the table. Wojak worked in an office, but even while working, his fingers would always be on his phone. Whenever his boss walked by, he would quickly hide his phone. One day, Wojak missed an important deadline because he was too engrossed in watching a funny video on his phone. His boss turned red with anger and gave him a warning. Wojak thought at that moment that he would change his habits, but as soon as he reached home, he forgot all about it. Wojak's friends took him out to hang out so he could get some time away from his phone. But Wojak would check his phone every 5 minutes and take pictures to post on social media. His friends teased him, saying, "Wojak, are we here or just your phone?" Wojak just laughed it off. One night, Wojak was walking down the street while looking at his phone. He heard a loud sound, and when he looked up, a cyclist crashed into him. Both of them fell. Wojak's eyes opened wide with realization. He understood that his phone addiction was becoming dangerous. This incident was a wake-up call for him. Wojak decided to make changes in his life. He limited his phone usage, started going for morning walks, and began enjoying the real world. His work performance improved, and his friends were happy to see him more present. Wojak learned that using a phone isn't bad, but it's important to control it before it takes over life. In the end, Wojak overcame his phone addiction and found happiness in his life once again. His story sends the message that while using a phone isn't harmful, when it becomes a habit that dominates your real life, it's time to be cautious. If you enjoyed this story, like and comment.